The air war over western France continues to be ruthless and devastating. The RAF has commenced daily raids on the French ports. Bf-109s have taken to the skies and have managed to thus far shoot down most of the enemy aircraft. The simple fact is, however, the RAF does outnumber us, and there are more enemy fighters and bombers than 109s we have available. The situation is unsustainable. Destroyer Z-20 is patrolling the Bay of Biscay looking for British submarines and merchant ships. On September 3rd, 1940, the crew of Z-30 slowed down to track what they thought to be a submerged contact. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea. Our destroyer here, Z-20, has made contact with something, and I suspect it is a submarine. We've slowed down to 8 knots. As a matter of fact, let's slow up even more, down to 2 knots. We are currently utilizing sonar. Well, we should be. Active sonar is on. Not hearing any pings. Let's do a quick scan around us. See if we can see any torpedoes in the water or anything like that. Or any ship masts on the horizon. And I have ships out there right in front of us. That is no submarine. That is 2 vessels way out there. Let's increase speed, 33 knots. It looks like we've gotten ourselves into a fight. Change course a bit. And turn off active sonar. It looks like these ships are turning. One's turning towards us. The other possibly is a corvette way out there. Increase speed, 36 knots. Start moving. The good news is these German destroyers are pretty heavily armed. We have 5 128mm guns. We also have 2 quad torpedo launchers there, which we can utilize. Although I'm not sure I want to utilize those against a corvette. We'll see though. The good news is we are not being fired at just yet. Where are our warship friends? We're currently heading 300 right now. Okay, I thought I saw them. There they are. Yeah, off in that direction. So we should be moving across the T here, which is nice. This second warship definitely has spotted us. Can we target it? Nope, not yet. They're way too far out there. What the heck are they doing down here? We are just right along the French coast, pretty close to Saint-Nazaire, so I'm surprised to see hostile forces here. We are going to train our guns towards the target now. We are racing ahead at a speed of 36 knots. It looks like the Tommies have turned around. We've made contact with one of them. Begin targeting. We are going to fire full high explosive. Yeah, we have no armor piercing, and we also want to spot. Open fire. There we go. Guns are training towards them. And we've identified it. Shoreham. Get ready to engage. We are out of range. Okay, so hold fire for the time being. Yep, there they are. The little anti-submarine frigate. Continuing to chug along. It looks like they've spotted us as well. Out of range. We definitely outgun these guys. We are going to sink them. The enemy has begun to open fire on us. It looks like they are making a turn. Let's change course here. Change course, spot, open fire. There we go. First rounds are sent out. I am excited for this. This is a fun change of pace compared to what we are normally doing, which is just smashing convoys. Their rate of fire is impressive. I need to get all of my guns bearing on the targets here. Shoreham is the primary target. The corvette is the secondary. I guess I couldn't even split fire. We just have one director. Okay, turret number 3, almost an arc here. We can reduce our speed down to 28 knots. Hopefully that'll help with gunnery a little bit here. And then our rear turrets are almost clear to fire. Come on, let's see it. There we go. Sent them. Solution is a nice 79%. We are going to narrow it up, continue to fire. And they are just letting their guns rip. How many rounds? We have 600 some rounds, 84%. Okay, no need to spot any more. Just let it rip. Rapid fire. See how long it takes to reload these guns. They're only reloading. There we go. Now they're reloading. They were waiting to see the shells fall, I believe. There we go. Gosh, rapid reloads. I love it. Let's start pelting them. 96% solution. The good news is I don't think this little frigate's going to take too much punishment. Okay. Let's see. I haven't seen our shells even fall. They are 14 kilometers out. Let's see some splashes. Rounds are falling all over the place. There we go. Direct hit on target. That's what we like to see. Fire has started internally. Unfortunately for Z20, the smoke is starting to interfere with our solution a little bit. That looked close. No cigar. Okay, let's change course a little bit. Adjust course. Come left, because those rounds are too close for comfort. Increase speed back to 36 knots. Throw them off a bit. Ouch, we've been hit. Damage report, none. We're good. All right, continue laying into them. She is burning. Massive fire internal. Nothing on the deck yet. Both guns still seem to be firing. Make sure all of our guns are still in arc. Yep, they are. We're perfect. We're golden here. Let's see. Let's look at our friend. She's going 13 knots. It might honestly be her top speed. How fast is the Flower or the Corvette going? 13 knots, so that's just what they're doing right now. We got a couple of hits on target. It seems the solution dropping has affected. The smoke is interfering. There we go. Fire has started to erupt underneath the funnel. Rounds are continuing to hit the target. Solution 64%. It's dropped even more. Let's just spot, reassess the situation here. Okay, watch our rounds fall. Let's try to work on that solution a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, their rounds are getting pretty close. They are 13 kilometers out. We'll wait. Looks like they've quelled the fire on the deck, which is not great. Her speed is still dropping. She's down to 20 knots. That was close. 65%, 70%. Okay, perfect. It is working its way back up. Let's look at them. They're not laying a smoke screen yet, which is frankly good news. That would interfere with us even more. It looks like they've stopped firing. They may be spotting now as well. There we go. There's another round that was just sent out. I'm not even paying much attention to this Corvette. One of their guns may be knocked out of action. Okay, let's stop spotting. Start letting it rip. Love it. Perfect. The T has been crossed. We are going to commence a slight turn here. Okay, rudder and midships. That's good enough. %, solution. Come on. They are just bracketing the target at this point. Yeah, so close, but seemingly so far. The Corvette and company are turning towards us. It does look like only one gun from the little frigate is in action. And even then, it may have stopped. There we go. One of those had to hit. Target is now moving at a speed of 11 knots. Speed is, in fact, dropping. Let's reduce our speed just a little bit. 21 knots. I do not want to overshoot too far here. I don't think either of these guys have torpedoes. It looks like this is a ASW group. I'd rather not mess around. They are 13 kilometers away. Wow, some of those look like they're landing pretty close to the Corvette. Probably just an illusion. We are going to start turning towards the targets. It doesn't look like the frigate's firing at us at all. Begin engaging target number 2. Start working on a solution on this thing. Narrow, open fire, destroy this Corvette. Increase speed as well, 36 knots. Neither of them are shooting at us. This guy's gunned, this flower class, its gun is trained on us. They are not shooting, they might be out of ammunition. Shoreham here, their guns, I think their guns may be destroyed. And we can move in and just try to finish them off. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We are 10 kilometers out. Come on, get some hits on this Corvette. Slowly turning around. Solution 50, 60% now. Okay, rudder, keep turning in. I want to be really aggressive here at this point. And get our anti-aircraft guns close enough to actually fire at them too, which is a fun feature that I'd like to show off a little bit more, and now seems like the perfect opportunity. Of course, their AA guns will be able to engage. The smoke has stopped. And it's just our gunners are not able to hit. They're sailing in a straight line now. Okay, come on. So are we, 79%. Continuing to bracket. The flower has actually started to fire. We're going to bring all of our guns to bear on the target now. Come on. Almost in. There we go. Rudder amidships. Please. They are 7 kilometers away at this point. There is no excuses. No excuses. There we go. Another good hit. Another fire has started. Let's check on the frigate. Frigate's still... Oh, they're firing now too. Okay. Okay, everybody's shooting. I could fire torpedoes, but I don't want to... I mean, when else are we going to use them? Crap. Damage report. Minor damage. Come on. This flower class is moving at a speed of 14 knots. It is backed into a corner. Come on, some of those look good. What's our ammunition like? We have plenty of rounds left. Speed is still 14 knots. Solution 76%. Come on. She is listing to starboard. Come on. I could increase it to a full spread, but the dispersion is just really high whenever we do that. You know what? They're sailing in a straight line. Torpedoes, I'm going to give them 2 of them. 1 degree spread. Los. Please. Fire. Hold fire. Hold fire. Fire. I just want 2 torpedoes. Okay, hold. 2 torpedoes have been fired. Good. Exactly what I wanted. Get them to maneuver or something. Throw them off. Target is still chugging along at 14 knots. Another big explosion back there. Good. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Finally have them zeroed in. That was a good salvo. See if they can follow up that. There we go. Another good hit. Yeah, we're getting consistent hits. Damage report. We've been hit in the bow. No flooding, which is good. 2 torpedoes heading towards the target. The target speed has dropped down to 11 knots. They're starting to feel it. The enemy ships are evading at this point. Our fire has been put out. Flower class is down to 11 knots. Keep hammering it. Keep on hammering it. Let's check on you. Only one of their guns is in action. Oh, this is quite the brawl, isn't it? Solution 60%. Speed still 11. And they have commenced that turn. They might have spotted the torpedoes in the water, and those are G7A torpedoes, I believe, so they do leave that bubble trail on the surface. Yep, I can see them way out there. Okay, we've been hit again. Another fire. Hopefully it's a relatively small one. Damage control team is getting to work. Okay, we're gonna have to switch targets here momentarily. There we go. Another big explosion. Begin targeting Shoreham. Open fire on Shoreham. Open fire. Open fire. Torpedoes. I just want one launcher to engage 2 torpedoes. 2-degree spread this time. Get that solution up. Get ready to fire. Come on, guns. 50% solution. Looking good. Target speed 11 knots. 2 torpedoes. Los. Okay. I see the tubes spinning on out. There we go. 1 away. 2. There we go. Good stuff. 2 torpedoes. Outbound, heading towards the target. She is turning. She's turning towards us, which is not good for her because only her rear gun is in action. Our gunners are getting solid hits already on this target, probably because she's a little bit bigger than the flower class. And a fire has already erupted. Good. Flower's not looking good. Yeah, we're mopping them up here. Those torpedoes might actually have a shot. Might have a chance. These torpedoes, probably not. Looks like their gyros are just now kicking in. Shoreham has turned quite aggressively towards Z20. But man, we've hit her multiple times, and that looks like a pretty nasty fire. We are now essentially running parallel to the target. Her angle on bow is maybe 70 degrees starboard here. Guns are doing work. Come on. Just watching those rounds splash near them. Good stuff. Big secondary explosion. Speed's 9 knots, 8 knots, dropping rapidly. Propulsion's probably offline. Geez, I haven't looked at the flower in a second. She looks almost dead in the water. The entire little Corvette is just aflame. Check our damage here. Okay. Forward main gun has a fire that's broken out. Hopefully we can get that under control. 80 seconds until that fire is put out. All 3 damage control teams are doing work. Overall, Z20 is holding her own. Shoreham is taking on water rapidly, and it looks like she is going down. The crew is abandoning ship. Well, with that threat dispatched, we are going to turn away at 36 knots. I don't foresee this flower class surviving this level of damage. We'll see. The 2 torpedoes went right past her. Pretty close, but no, we did not hit her. Shoreham is sinking, and Z20 is leaving the combat area. The enemy ships are being left in the dust. We are leaving the combat area. The flower class was scuttled, and Shoreham was sunk. 2,000 tons sent down to the bottom. Obviously, no command points gained for that. However, that does add to our total, and we are working our way up to that 300 ship mark. Total ship sunk 123. Geez, that's brutal. And we've destroyed 92 aircraft. What are our losses? We've lost 71 aircraft and have only lost 3 ships. One of which was relatively recent, U-46. We did lose. Our U-boats are converging around Brest at the moment to try to fend off whatever's over here. There is a carrier somewhere out here. We are looking for that. I have shot down a handful of swordfish with land-based BF-109s. Now, we do have Task Force 21 here. We are going to manage their cargo. I would like them to bring on some supply, and this thing just carries fuel. Okay, that's fine. Are there any cheap merchant ships here at Kiel? New Sea. We have 3 command points available. Let's get something just dirt cheap here. 5. Did I miss some? 2. Hello. Okay. Come on, game. 2. You can carry 183 troops. 5, 6. Yeah, it just gets more expensive from there. You know what? If you cost 2 command points, that's good enough for me. Let's get you. Done. And we are going to merge the groups here. We are getting to rearm you, get you with troops. Okay. We have to go all the way around. No Kiel Canal. I'm wondering... Man, just forcing them through the channel is going to be an absolute bloodbath. I already just know it. They're going to get sunk if we do that. So we'll take the long way around, which is a giant pain. We need to resupply our boys over at Brest. Z20 is going to head up to Saint Nazaire. Going to grab some more, probably supply, just so this small little garrison at Brest can hold out. Well, folks, we have a bad development here. 6 ships are moving in towards Saint Nazaire. Lutzo, head up this way. Let's see if are they just going to bombard? No, they're heading north. Okay, I thought they were heading straight for Saint Nazaire. May have been a distraction. 1 battleship, 1 battle cruiser, Z20. Get out of here. I want our U-boats to move into the area. Let's just merge them all together. Can I merge you too? No, not yet. All right, get over here. Let's see what we can do against these guys. 6 ships moving fast. It's possible they were doing a bombardment mission. They were probably clearing the area after Lutzo has bombarded Brest multiple days in a row. I want Z20 to run. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We weren't able to encounter any of them. Bismarck is actually outside this radius searching for hostiles. And yeah, Z20 was able to survive, which is very, very nice. We are going to get Herb back here. And I have decided this resupply force is going to head to Bergen. That's where they will take on troops and supply. There's a good amount up here, and we'll send them down to Brest. One of Bismarck's scouts has made contact with a hostile convoy coming in near the Spanish coast. Bismarck has increased speed and is moving to intercept. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.